Our first topic of the day is: should women tell their friends that their boyfriends are horrible or not the one? Yes, no, or why? I think personally, women should tell their friends that their boyfriends are not the one for them. I think it's because we need to have a sisterhood of taking care of our friends, of being there for them, of how can I say it, of seeing what their boyfriends are. And it's important that we tell them like, hey girl, your boyfriend ain't shit and he won't be shit. And you, because the best friend usually is the PI, the private investigator. She goes behind the scenes, she checks the Facebook account, she checks everything, and she's like, girl, this man is like this, like that. But then our friends usually go like, oh no, he's not like that. Maybe he was with his ex, but he can't be with me. Sometimes they don't believe it. Sometimes they're like, oh, it's because you're jealous, because you are single, you don't understand what it means to be in a relationship, you don't like them being in a relationship because you no longer have time for them, for you. And you're like, no girl, I want to, you know I want to help you, I want to see you happy, but your face, you're not happy, you're always sad, but you're having this trend. And I think it's important that we as women, we are able to tell our sisterhood that, look, I want you to be happy, but this guy is not it for you. He is making you depressed. He's making your soul look like you are in a horrible place. And no, because sometimes our friends, like I said, sometimes our friends think we're jealous of them. Sometimes they think we don't want them to be happy, whereas it's the opposite of it. And you see some women, they really suffer and they're really unhappy in their relationship, and you're like, but girl, you have to leave. you know you have to leave. You can't be in a relationship physically and then spiritually your spirit is dead because the man is horrible, because the man is not treating you well, because the man is not you know taking care of you. But you know uh it's kind of like a two-face, because the moment you tell them, they kind of separate themselves from you. They kind of see you as this person who doesn't want their happiness, and then it takes them hitting the wall, like really, really hitting the wall, before they say, "Oh, well, you were right, but I was so in love. I was so clustered. I was so like I had fantasized this relationship. I thought he was the one. I thought I had finally found my match." And then you as a friend, you're just like, well, girl, I told you he's not the one. I gave you proof, but you said I fabricated the proof. And it's kind of hard though, because but I think another thing is to also tell them no. Another thing about the no is sometimes we the people in the relationship, especially the girls, they're not ready to see it, because they have, like I said, they have fantasized this love with this man. They had built their relationship with this man. They had thought this man was the one. They had, because we have movies and they usually have this fantasy thing about who our boyfriend is, how it's going to be, how it's supposed to be. And then you're like, girl, but this is it, this is it. You're like, girl, I wasn't jealous. I just wanted you to be happy, but this guy wasn't it for you. This guy is not the one for you. But the thing, when I look at it, I look at from the men's way, and then the men is it's easier for the men to listen to their friend when their friend is like, man, this girl, she's not it. There's been rumors around town that she's been up, down, left, right, and they listen. But we women were I say some of us are too emotional. We don't want to believe. But I think it's also important to tell our friends that the man ain't it, when, especially when the friend is in an abusive relationship. Like, you have to tell your friend like it's time to go. You have to support her. You have to encourage her and be like, this man, it's either he leaves you terribly wounded, or you will find yourself 6 feet deep in a cemetery. And most, I say, I can't judge women in an abusive relationship, because sometimes they're predators are so manipulative that they are able to change their mind, are able to see them like no one loves them, even in a non-abusive relationship. I consider that as well manipulative as an abusive relationship, because these men are able to tweak the mind of these girls that they don't see. Like they will tell you without even noticing that your friend is abusive, your this thing is abuse, is your friend is being manipulated, your friend doesn't want your happiness, your friend doesn't want you to be excited, your friend doesn't want you to have a good life, your friend doesn't love your relationship because she's jealous. And then someone, and then there's another aspect of, is because the D is good, the sex is good, the S is good, this man is bang is hitting you from right, left, center, and you're there's telling your friend, but if I leave him, who is going to take care of me sexually? And you're like, you can take care of yourself sexually, you can meet another partner, you can teach your next partner who will be what you want to satisfy you, and they don't want to listen. People usually say it's like a stigmatization, but like I said, I'll come back to the abusive one, because we have we girls, we see things that many people don't see, especially when it comes to our best friend and the relationship. We see a man, because we are like the third party in the relationship, because the girl, your friend, is so blinded by the love that she doesn't see. So you, as a third party, you're the person who sees everything, you're the one who kind of pick points, and you're like, this doesn't go this way, that doesn't go this way, this is not how a relationship is supposed to go, this is not how this man is supposed to treat my friend. She's this person, she's so nice, she's so sweet, and this guy is not horrible, and he's killing her spirit softly. And it's important that we support our friends through all of this. We support our this thing, our friends through all everything. So I'll say it's good to tell them, especially in case, let's say you have all the proofs, all every proof, like the man was cheating on your girl right in front of your face, and then you take the pictures and then you show it to her, and then she's like, well, maybe it's a cousin, but you're like, but no, this guy was kissing him in the middle of the club. And you're like, no, he loves me though, he can do whatever he wants, and then at the end of the day, he's going to come back to me. And also, we as friends, we have to support them, because they always say, but he comes back to me, and I allow the sex, and I'm like, girl, he comes back to you, but he comes back with diseases. He comes back to you, but he comes back with spirits, and then he comes and infects you. He comes back to you, but then you get sick after. You get all these illnesses, you get all these things. He comes back to you, and then every day as he comes back, one part of you dies within you. So yes, we should tell our best friends, and yes, we should support them. But I think another one thing I tell my friends when they enter relationship is, I give you three choices. If I say your three chances, if I say your boyfriend is shit, I tell you the first, the second, the third time. After that, I am going to just be an observer, and I'll be there when you have that shining in you, like, we won't, like, damn, did I know it was going to happen? And I'm like, well, yes, but I told you, and you didn't listen to me. So I think it's important we should tell our best friends, our sisterhood, our friends, our girlfriends, that your man is shit. But at the same time, when they don't listen, we have to back out a bit, and then you have to cross your finger and be like, I don't know which type of God I'm about to pray, but please hit her hard. Hit her so that she sees what I see. Hit her in such a way that she will know what I'm talking about. Hit her in such a way that she will understand what I was saying. And then when she comes out of the relationship, support her as much as possible. Encourage her to go see a therapist so that she can evacuate whatever she had from the relationship, whatever she got in the relationship. Get her somewhere therapeutic, whether it's on a trip outside of the country, or even on a trip in town, somewhere where she can relax and just detoxify out, and then stand in prayer with her, because it's very important. And if you're not religious, at least meditate with her, because meditation is very, very vital when someone wants to detoxify, especially if the relationship was so toxic that you could see it. And then give her time, give her enough time while supporting her and call her every day, call her daily, call her hourly, not hourly, but at least daily to get her information, to get everything. So anyway, that's my point of view on this. This is the end of the video. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you have more information, leave a comment in the section below. Don't forget to subscribe, to like, to hit the notification bell for more. Thank you.